Hi guys, welcome back to Renpet Bath Beauty. Today we are starting our Halloween soaps. And I have to give props to Nicole, the sweetheart over at Sin City Soaps, for inspiring me to do some Halloween soap shots. I'll link the video that inspired me. She does Halloween soap shots, and I'll link it down below. So thank you, Nicole. I was very much inspired to do these by you. So what we're going to do is tonight we're going to lay our bases, which are obviously activated charcoal. They are black. And because this is the Hathor recipe and it's softer than my Isis recipe, we're going to go ahead and wait 48 hours to unmold these, and I will put them in the freezer before I unmold them. But it's going to be scented in Bitches Brew by Nature's Garden, and I'll leave the fragrance notes in the description box below. So, all right, let's get started. Oh, eye protection would be helpful. Okay. And I even, in my pot, I already have my heavy whipping cream and my yogurt and obviously my activated charcoal in there. And in my lye water, as usual, I have distilled water, sodium hydroxide, salt, and sugar. So let's get this blended up to just before emulsion. Well, to emulsion, because I'm not sure. I've never worked with this fragrance before, so we'll see how it goes. Okay. Freddie can go over there and scrape him off. I'm excited about this Halloween season. I've got 4 Halloween soaps to make. I just actually finished the last of my fall solstice soaps, so pretty much the rest of the year is gonna be, you know, Christmas and winter solstice and stuff like that. So we will have fun doing all those together, guys. Okay, so here's our fragrance. Please don't rise. Please don't rise. Oh, I wasn't sure if I would like it out of the bottle. Let's see if because sometimes, you know, in the bottle it doesn't smell how it would smell in the actual soap. Oh, it really did open up in the soap. I do like it. Yeah, I wasn't too sure. I definitely can. You know, there's some earthy notes to this. Okay, so here is our soap shot mold. Actually, this is probably a better viewpoint for you guys. And it did not rise, which is beautiful. So we will go ahead and pour our bases. I'm very excited about this soap. And I will definitely, because in the warmer months, we are currently, it is July 31st, and because it's been so hot out, I'll have to go in and spray these with isopropyl alcohol a couple of times to keep the soda ash off the bottom. But if we do ash, it's not that big of a deal because I can just go ahead and plane that off. So no biggie. And one more. Woo! Well, let's just move that on over there, because that one needs a little bit more in it. That was gets overzealous sometimes. What can I say? Okay, just want to get these filled to the brim, and if you know, If they're rounded and I have to plane them, no big deal. Oh, there's my cat acting a fool. Will you get out of here? Stop scratching on my carpet. Sorry, I had to yell at my cat. Alright, so I'm gonna, I'll go ahead and spare you from me pounding this down to get all the air bubbles out of it. But I will see you guys in 48 hours to go ahead and fill these and decorate them. I'm excited. See you later. Welcome back to Renpet Bath Beauty. Let me get some gloves. I'm unprepared again today. We are finishing off our Halloween soap shots. And you know what I realized after I made them? I forgot to tell you guys what this soap is inspired by. This soap is inspired by the song I Put a Spell on You, but very specifically Annie Lennox's version of it. Her voice is so powerful and absolutely beautiful singing this song, and there's been a ton of artists that have, you know, remade it since the original came out in, I think, 1952. I think it was 1952, but her version is amazing. So in my bucket I have my oils, my yogurt, my heavy cream, my fragrance, and obviously my colorant. So, which is orange salsa mixed with a little bit of that caramel butterscotch. So I'm going to add my lye, and I am going to get it, you know, to a pretty good medium trace before I put it in my piping bag. So, and then my lye water as usual. I have distilled water, sodium hydroxide, salt, and sugar. Let me grab a piece of paper towel to set my spatula on. Alright, Freddie, let's get going. Okay, that's all the stick blending I'm gonna do. This is a pretty good medium trace, and then I'll let it set up on its own. Today is Sunday, August 2nd, and I have been not binge watching my TV show anymore. I've been watching tons of hockey. Hockey is back. I'm so excited. I've missed sports. I think that's the thing I've missed the most from this whole, you know, COVID situation is my sports. I know it's a weird thing to miss, right? But we love sports in this family. So they're doing this thing where they're, you know, doing this playoff thing with every team but like 4 of them in the whole league. Of course, the Red Wings are one of those 4 that aren't in it. And they're battling it out to find out who wins the Stanley Cup, and then they'll start the season late in December. I mean, if you care to know. But football's scheduled to start on time. They're just not going to have a preseason in August. So, football's my absolute favorite sport. I love me some football. So, let me go ahead and put this in the piping bag, and we'll let it set up, and I will watch the Blues Avalanche game while I'm letting this set up. And I will come back when everything is ready to pipe. I'll see you then. Okay guys, we are back and ready to pipe. Like really ready to pipe. I got distracted with my hockey game. Let's hope we don't have the same issue that we did with the breakfast at Tiffany's. Hopefully we won't. Okay, let's bring these over. Let's make sure you guys can see them. I'm going to bring in just a little bit closer. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to fill them up. Oh, we might. And again, we're only going to bring it to the top first and foremost. Yeah, I got distracted. That was my bad. You know what, let me twist this bag. There, now it's coming out a little bit better. There we go. It definitely heated up on me too. So if you guys ever use this fragrance, just know that it heats up pretty good. See? Dang it. Let me fill this one up. And let me come right back because I have to dig my tip out of there. Well, unfortunately, we lost one because while I was trying to dig my tip out of there, because this is my Hathor recipe, it's much softer before it's done curing. I mean, after the cure, it's fine, but before that, it's pretty soft. So, all right, we're just gonna go ahead. It doesn't really matter if it's got a pretty top on it because the embed that I'm putting on there is gonna take up the whole top of it. So, unfortunately, we're only going to have 7 of these, but it'll be all right. Okay, let me grab my washcloth and my towel, wipe my hands off. Now I'm gonna spray these with alcohol. I made these earlier. These little, they're 3D skulls. They are made out of cold processed soap. I am going to spray them and put them on there. I think they're adorable. My granddaughter, when I unmolded these, she just thought these were great. She just loved them. And unfortunately, it's only a 4, section mold. So the other ones that I'm going to put on there aren't as quite as bright white, but they will work. I'll have to give her one of the, woo, almost lost it. We'll have to give her the extra skeleton face little embed for her to have in the bathroom because she was just loving these. And the last thing I have to do to these is going to be really simple. Okay, let me grab, I'm grabbing my little bowl here and I'm going to put some of this piping in here. I'm going to put the rest of it in a cupcake mold, or 2 cupcake molds maybe. Hold on, let me move this back. Well, I can't. I made a big mess back there. Big mess with that piping bag. Hold on, let me clean that up and move this back, because I'll just use these for, us. So it doesn't matter what they look like. I really like this fragrance. It's a really, really nice fragrance. So, okay. Wipe my hands off here. I may have to change my gloves because there's a lot of orange on that. Boy, I'm having issues today. And it's very hot. Like I said, it heated up quite a bit. So let me take these gloves off. Hold on. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take one of this back one here first and do this. Let me grab my, okay, so I have my batter. Let me bring you guys in a little bit closer. Yep, too close, too close, too close. I have my batter and I have these little candy eyeballs. So I'm going to take the end of my skewer and stick it in this soap. And I'm going to stick some soap. Maybe I'll have to do this with a paintbrush. Or maybe stick the soap on the back of the candy. That might work better. And we are going to put a little eyeball there. Be easier if I pick it up. So we are sticking a candy eyeball right in the center of each one, and we're going to go back and make polka dots with these eyeballs. I just need a starting point for them. I did alcohol. Oh, I need my paintbrush. I did alcohol the bases of these. So, like I said, I just need a starting point for each of them, and I'll just do one with you, and I'll show it to you. I was actually thinking about what else can I do to this soap to make it more interesting, and this is what I came up with. So we'll see. Oh, that little eyeball has some black on it because my gloves have activated charcoal on them. Well, that won't do at all. Oh. There we go. One last one so I can center everything. And then we'll do the other part of it. I guess it really doesn't matter if some of that orange shows through. Okay, so I'm going to turn this a quarter turn, and then I'm going to take 2 eyeballs. Can you guys see what I'm doing? No, you can't. Let me bring you back out and move these back and just use the one I'm working on. So, okay, now I can bring you in a little bit, and I'll move this stuff closer so you guys can see. I apologize. So I'm going to turn it just a little bit, and I'm going to stick this eyeball here. And then here. And then just keep going around. So, whoa, that was a lot. And here, this will be a lot of fun for kids, I think. Even though the fragrance, I thought about doing a more kid-friendly fragrance for this one, but I fell in love with this fragrance. So like I said, because this is a time-consuming kind of project, I'll just do this one with you and show it to you up close. Oh! Okay, so we just need one here and one here. Oh, that's got black all over it. See, that's the problem with working with activated charcoal, guys. You get black everywhere. At least it doesn't stain anything, like when your customers use it. And we need, whoop, one more. Right in the center. And like I said, I'm not sure I'm going to clean up that orange or not. Whoop. But we have our polka dots all the way around. So they're very cute and Halloween-y. So I'm going to finish these up off camera, and I'll post the pictures and everything onto Facebook so you guys can see them. So I will see you guys. Not sure if this is going to be Tuesday or Friday, but either way, I will see you soon. Bye-bye.